Today, I'm running with bread.
I understand a 30-year-old man running down the street with bread in his hand is unusual, so let me explain. My name's Garrett, and I built an app that blocks social media until you exercise for the day. And I'm attempting to replace my former 14 hours a week on Instagram with running. This is week 1, and I've got 5 hours of running with a 2-hour run today. As I was getting ready for my run, my wife informed me that we needed bread. Anyone with young kids knows that loading them up in the car to go to the grocery store for a single item is just not practical. I was excited about taking on this duty of retrieving bread on foot. There was one big problem. There's this one sketchy bridge that doesn't have a sidewalk and a very narrow shoulder and kind of puts a real damper on foot travel to the grocery store. But one way or another, I was going to figure out how to put bread on the table. So I set off on my run and decided to investigate some potential shortcuts. Initially, this paid off immediately when I found a bridge that crossed the same creek that the sketchy bridge crossed. After hopping a random fence, I found myself climbing up this embankment. This route was starting to get super out of the way. It was around this time that I realized on the way back from the grocery store, I was probably going to have to inevitably face the bridge. I finally found a road that led me to the Costco parking lot. But how was I supposed to get the bread back? Especially when there's a sketchy bridge that I had to cross. This is me trying to figure out how to carry the bread, and it just wasn't gonna work out, so I settled with just carrying it in my hand, which looks kind of silly, but you know, you do it for your family. Now I just had to figure out how to get across this bridge. I waited for some cars to pass and then made a break for it. I made it across alive and decided to FaceTime my wife to tell her the good news. You really can't make this up, guys, but she said I got the wrong bread, which was totally my fault. I should have double checked. She said it was okay, we'll make do. As a dad, I make a lot of mistakes, which makes me so thankful for the fact that my family still loves me and welcomes me with open arms, which is ultimately why I built an app to block social media until I exercise. Sure, part of it is to challenge myself to reach new goals, but there's another part that's even more important to me, because for the days I don't work out, I don't want social media to distract me from the things that I really want to spend time doing. Maybe my app could help you reach a new fitness goal, but maybe it will just help you spend more time with the people you love.